Today we have a NECA Ultimate figure. This is a Gargoyles series, and this piece is a Steel Clan robot. Now, I've been collecting the Gargoyle figures. This thing is absolutely beautiful. The whole line is incredible. The series is amazing. I love the original cartoon when it aired. You know, back when Disney still had good content and nothing had weird messages in it. But yeah, I think it was probably like the last really good property that came out of Disney, in my opinion. But yeah, so I'm happy to be collecting these. NECA's been doing an amazing job. Packaging on this thing looks really cool. Here's the figures so far. Although Lexington's not out yet, and neither are Xanatos or Eliza Mazza yet. I believe Big Bad Toy Store, they have Brooklyn and Broadway. But yeah, I want to get them. I just right now this is the only one that I really came across that seeing them in store, I had to get them immediately. I picked them up at a comic book shop. I don't know when like the bigger stores are going to be getting them yet, but yeah, here are some close-up shots so you can see the details on this guy. Paint application is impeccable, really clean. Everything about this thing is really beautiful and very accurate to the cartoon. Yeah, they did a very nice job. He's a very substantial figure. He's got big presence, which is great. And yeah, I wanted to give you a little bit of a look before I put the wings on. But yeah, very cool. I love that kind of metal and metallic paints that they have on this guy. Some of the plastic that they molded, it looks really good. So yeah, definitely big thumbs up on that. Here are some of his accessories. He has like the kind of jetpack flame, and he's got the ones for his feet as well, which are pretty cool. Oh, his tail was separate as well. That was easy to plug in. All this stuff is fairly easy to pop on and off. Although one of the pegs in the foot, you got to work it a little bit, but again, pretty easy to get in there. And yeah, I think it looks great. The only thing that sucks about this is that there is no proper flight stand for him. I try to use one of those McFarlane ones, but he's too heavy. So you'll see in the review kind of what I did. He's just kind of leaning a little bit, but yeah, if you have a figure that's supposed to be flying, give them some kind of stand. That's something I've been talking about for a very long time whenever reviewing figures. But again, for what this is, it is amazing. So, but yeah, here's one of his arm cannons. Because in the cartoon, like his four arms, like a panel would lift up, and yeah, you'd have the cannon coming out. I'll show you. And this is the other tray he comes with. So he comes with some more hands, 3 extras for both the right and the left, which is excellent. Here are the wings. There's a little bit of like that kind of scissoring effect, how they open and close, plus that kind of hinge. So articulation-wise, beautiful ball joint and kind of dumbbell joint for the neck and the head. So pretty good range. It becomes more limited when you put the wings on. These shoulder pads, the way they connect, it looks like it's very fragile. So just be mindful of that. But it does look good, and I'm happy that they go out of the way so you could pose them. Ball joint in the shoulder, bicep cut, double hinge for the elbow. He's got a beautiful hinge and swivel for the wrist. So yeah, articulation is fantastic for the arms and the head. He does have some hula hoop action. Again, I just opened him up, so he might, depending on your figures, it may vary. But I'm sure if you work it a little bit more, you might get more range. Legs, you can do pretty good splits. Some upper thigh rotation there. Double hinge for the knee. So good range we have there. And he does have extra articulation by where it meets where the ankle would be to the foot, and then that front part. My right one's a little bit stiff, so I got to work it a little bit, but you have extra pivot in there as well, which is cool. But yeah, the hinge is better on the left one. Again, I still need to heat it up a little bit to get it working properly. And he does have a bendy in the tail as well, just like the other gargoyle figures. So that was pretty cool. And again, very, very clean look on this figure. With the wings on, extra cool. You could hinge them back a bit, but depending on the pose, you might be limited because they do extend and touch the floor. So yeah, if he's standing upright, you should have no problem. But if you're going to put him more in a squatting kind of pose, yeah, go a little bit wider with the wings and open up the wingspan a little bit more, and you should be good. But yeah, overall, beautiful, truly beautiful figure. I love the accessories that he comes with, the alternate hands and the cannons. Those arm cannons are awesome. Again, the only negative is that he does not have a flight stand. I think all of those figures should come with them. And the regular gargoyle figures, I think they should just be throwing in both sets of wings. The ones that close on top of them and the ones that you have that are open. They proved they could do it because they just re-released Goliath in another version. Some video game version, like a Sega version. And he had both sets of wings in there. So they could do it. And I think that they should. But anyway, that's my personal gripes. You know, I don't like the gimmick where you gotta get another figure in order to get the closed wings. It's a little ridiculous, but well, especially at this point. But either way, this thing again, very, very cool. Love the poses you could get this guy in. Beautiful articulation, amazing sculpt work. Paint is killer. Yeah, they really did hit a home run with this guy. And again, the comic shop that I got him at, they had about, I think, 4. Yeah, I think there were 4 left. So, yeah, I would imagine that this guy's going to fly off the shelves because he's pretty much like your Stormtrooper type figure or your Cobra Trooper type of a figure. Because in the cartoons, there were a bunch of them. And there was one leader, the red one, which, again, spoiler alert for the cartoon, that's Xanatos. And yeah, so I don't know when he's coming out, but that figure looks amazing as well. So again, yeah, keep an eye out for these guys. I don't know when they're going to be hitting regular stores like Target or Walmart, but yeah, check your stores because this guy's out right now in comic shops. So they might get him a few weeks earlier. But again, yeah, I wanted to kind of showcase some more details on this dude. And again, some of the different poses you could do. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this review. If you are, please hit like and subscribe. Drop some comments. Let me know. Are you getting these? What other gargoyle figures are you looking forward to? Or you just get like the main set? Because I know these things are a little bit on the pricey side. And that's why I'm kind of, I hit the brakes a little bit. I saw Brooklyn in a comic shop once as well. Next time I went, he wasn't there. At the time, you know, I couldn't spend extra money. But yeah, so I don't know. Let me know what you think. But this guy and my verdict on here, Vinny's verdict, this guy is nearly perfect. He's a must purchase, especially if you're a fan of gargoyles. So again, thank you for watching. All right, for anyone looking for some amazing comic books, this is part of my collection. I am the artist and creator of Shadow of the Kraken. This is a beautiful pirate story, 52 pages, beautiful artwork. Yeah, everything you need out of a great pirate story, you're right here. We have City of Venus. It's a futuristic story. Also another one that I totally created. Beautiful. If you love kind of post-apocalyptic worlds, beautiful women, sci-fi, action. This has a little bit of everything in it. So if you're looking for that, on that campaign, you could also get for a limited time volume 1 and 2 of my art books. These are loaded with amazing images, 52 pages each. Yeah, they got pretty much everything you need in there. And we have, of course, hardcover book. This is Through the Woods, co-created and written by Frankie Tartamella, my brother. And yeah, I did all the artwork. This is 100 pages. You get the entire story in here, beginning, middle, end. You get all of it, and it is truly amazing. So if you're looking for a great ghost story, this is definitely the book for you. Just click the link in the descriptions, and yeah, these books ship immediately.